Since 1973, we are at Highmark Stadium, just south of downtown Buffalo. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Buffalo Bills.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Let's go now. Cardinal. Hey, check that. Street.
On the ground with Bigsby to start the drive.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, these two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this season with the Jets winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Tampa 11, Tampa 65, Mustang 19.
Now Willis to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. You look at this Buffalo defense.
They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
I lost count of the number of turnovers that were occurring in that game, right? I mean, I had a clicker going after a while. 5, 6, 7, 8. It was unbelievable. There have been that many turnovers or takeaways, however you want to say, in the game since the Reagan administration. This is absolutely unreal.
I was in diapers. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I want to see this offense try to spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Here we go, set.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive.
Fighting through, and he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
This defense for the Jets, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud.
That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
On 1st down, here's Stroud. Complete. Jefferson the target.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And it's intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
Here's Willis.
Flushed out right.
Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And it's second down.
You look at this Buffalo defense.
Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Willis is going to throw once more.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback.
They've got his man complete. A big play here for Buffalo. 48 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
2nd and 4. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Going for it with Pierce.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. This from 44 yards away. Prater's kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Teron Johnson able to pick it, and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Inside handoff, Henry. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Stroud working out of the gun. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Van Jefferson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, 3 to 1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cut 19, cut 19. Buffalo 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. Streak, streak.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter.
10-0 the score after one.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10.
Go check, go check.
From the gun, Bigsby.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Third down, it's Willis.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Now Willis on 4th down.
This one is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
18, 5 in.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Here's Stroud.
That's caught by Brown for a Bills touchdown. A great play there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes our score 17-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Ready.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Meanwhile, Willis' throw caught here by Metcalf.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis. That's going to be caught by Bigsby.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Ready.
Here's a give to Bigsby.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Willis will look to throw it.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, it's Willis. That's Dcot Metcalf running the slant. He's got it.
Touchdown! Dcot Metcalf, 29 yards.
And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And it's 17-7.
Next to score, Bills 17, Jets 7. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Okay, ready.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To about the 33-yard line. The Bills at 6-4 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us
us to the 2-minute warning. That one goes for 8 yards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go now.
Jefferson moving in motion left.
Seven Pirates. Go.
First and 10, it's Pierce.
And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And Pierce gets it again on second down.
And they can't bring him down. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, first and 10.
This is caught. It's Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
First and 10, it's Stroud.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Here we go.
Here's second and 10. Stroud looking to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Jets force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. Catch is made by Metcalf.
A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Willis will look to throw on first down.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he's unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Back to throw, Willis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 27-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
10 through 11. 10 through 11.
Again, it's Willis to throw it. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Willis.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Butker's kick here is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports.
Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
On the ready.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
A little short pass. This is Everett. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
At their 49-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going deep for Brown. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. Completes this one to Pickens.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
To throw, here's Willis. Here's one deep for Pickens.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Willis from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And they're going to speed things up here.
Willis wants to pass it again. Smith and Jigba with the grab.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
From the 46, here's his 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Now Willis to throw.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Now a handoff to Bigsby.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
79 Broncos.
Play action, Willis.
Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
That's going to be caught by Pickens. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Ready.
On first down, Willis.
Flush to his right. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On first down, here's Stroud.
Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Bills first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Henry up the middle. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
We've seen that before. Jeffrey Simmons making a stop behind the line.
After the loss, they'll come up second and 13.
And Stroud now to throw.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Here's Stroud.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
A run for Pierce out of the gun. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Stroud.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out and try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Willis. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
19 tight, 19 tight.
On 3rd down, it's Willis. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Buffalo. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Willis got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. A 1st down carry for Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
49 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Henry out of the pistol. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Play action. Stroud now.
He'll buy some time right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. A give to Henry, and he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
on for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and the Bills will add on to their lead.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Stroud sets up the play action.
That's caught at the 2. Touchdown, Bills. Gerald Everett from 3 yards out.
And the Bills are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Prater for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Pettis now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Willis. Got an open man, it's Pickens.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
The shotgun snap to Willis. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Willis.
They'll roll him out right.
This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
2nd down, here's Willis.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
60 Bison. Panther 11. Panther 11.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That's going to be caught by Bigsby.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Outright to Smith and Jigba.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Willis will look to pass again here.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Ready.
On 1st down, Willis. He's got this to Pickens.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
1st and goal, New York.
Now Willis.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Hey, Smash. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Right back to the air with Willis.
Steps away to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
A run there with Henry as he gets forward only for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They run the option on 2nd down. Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all?
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
George Pickens.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points.
Cup 19. Riggs. Buffalo 18.
Willis will try and throw for this.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
70. 70 Lions. Get up.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So it's a...
Yeah. First off, my name Toe, but it's really Tobe Chuku.